Hello, accountability buddies. I'm Les, and this is another episode of Less is More Healthy. And for today, I want to talk about getting back into good habits. Um, probably last fall, I started buying protein bars in the morning because I didn't feel like mixing up my shakes. And yeah, it's just there's a little bit of laziness there. And I just wanted to kind of break up the routine of shake after shake after shake because they do get a little boring. But the whole point of my morning routine in terms of protein shakes is that it's mindless. It's mindless. I don't need to think about it. It's a grab and go type situation. And so now I'm thinking about how can I set this up with the protein shakes, um, just to like make it a little better, a little easier, a little smoother. And how can I break up and change the flavor profiles of the various things that I am drinking for protein shakes? So um, I ran out of protein bars the other day and haven't been to the grocery store this week yet, but I do have a jug of protein powder. I've got several jugs of protein powder. Um, I've got Orgain vanilla, and I really enjoy that as a flavor. It pairs with a lot of things, so it works really well for me. So I think what I'm going to be doing to kind of reinstate my protein shake habit, because I do find that the protein shakes work a little better for me than the protein bars in terms of like making me not feel hungry until lunch and also keeping my blood sugars level. So some of the protein bars have like a higher carb count than I would really like, but the Orgain is pretty much where I want it to be. So I have these cups for my Magic Bullet, my bullet blender. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 2 scoops of Orgain in there. And then I've got some lids that aren't the blender bottoms, or the blender top, whatever you'd want to call them, the blender bits. Um, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the protein powder in the jugs or the cups, and then also add like cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, some I'll probably mix it up for like some pumpkin spice, little vanilla, and cinnamon type thing, like just to mix up the flavors. Also, I can add coffee powder to it to change up the flavors. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put together 4 or 5 of those a week. I think I have 5 jugs or 5 cups. And so um, some of those I'll probably just shake by hand. Some of them I will absolutely use the blender on. But yeah, getting those ready in advance and just having them in the cabinet ready to go, I think is going to definitely help me um, get back into my protein shake habit. It's not hard to do. I don't know why I'm balking at it. Like, why am I like, oh, it's so much work when really it's not that much work, and then I literally throw the mug in the sink when I'm done. It's no more work than making a cup of coffee, and I can do it at the same time. So yeah, so pre-mixing or pre-dosing cups, pre-mixing some spices and seasonings in there. Herbs? No, not herbs, spices. Definitely spices. Um, and then also I'm gonna bring a mug or a container to work so that I can have a protein shake at work if I need it, if I'm super hungry. And that is something that happens on occasion. I get really hungry at work and I'm like ready to gnaw my arm off. But one of the things that I'm noticing is that I'm grabbing snacks that the kids have, and those are not appropriate for me with type 2 diabetes. Um, yeah, I need to start like being more careful with my diet, particularly now that cycling season is kind of coming to an end for me. Um, so yeah, so being able to do that, I think, is going to be important. And yeah, definitely making way for being able to um, make that happen. It's just so necessary to like maintain those good habits better than I have been. Um, I'm parking the car, so car next to me is not parked straight. I always hate that. They're parked at an angle, which just makes me not trust them to park next to. Is that judgmental? Maybe a little, but also I don't I don't want to have more door dings. Um, check that. Now I've fucked up my video. Nope, that's good. Um, so yeah, I am really looking forward to getting back into that because when I was doing the protein shakes, I definitely made some really good health gains and fitness gains. Something about the protein shake that really just keeps my blood sugars really level. Um, and I appreciate and like that a lot. So, trying to get back into that, I will probably maintain having protein bars around the house, in my bag. That is one of those things that I typically do keep, like a protein bar or two in my backpack and in my pannier, um, just because they're a good quick snack and also they're not going to blow my blood sugar out of the water, which is a problem that I've had with other things that I've had while I've been out on rides, or like if I'm eating something in sort of like a emergency situation. Um, that is something that definitely comes up. Is like I'll eat one of the kids' snacks after like the kids leave, and it spikes my blood sugar really high. But if I have a protein bar at that point in time, that's not going to spike my blood sugar. I'm also looking for some snacks that I can keep on hand. That the kids aren't necessarily going to want, or that I can eat in front of the kids and aren't going to see isn't going to seem like I'm withholding a tasty snack from them. Um, where like if I keep jerky on hand, that's definitely going to come across as like I'm withholding a tasty snack from them. But that's totally not that's neither here nor there. I'm just trying to like make sure that I'm not blowing my blood sugars out of the water with snacks and snacking. I think this is a whole other thing that I found really important with type 2 diabetes is maintain in the attempt to no, I've